You guys want to talk about dedicate? What? Why does it say I have 10 minutes available? You guys want to talk about dedication? I bought a new phone yesterday because, and I'm driving, which is why I'm not looking. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed in my last few videos, they're kind of shitty quality, and it was HD, but there was like nothing I could do to fix the quality of the video. So I ended up buying the Note 7 because Thomas broke his phone a while ago, and he's been using a flip phone because he didn't really care. But I think the texting finally got to him, and so he has my Galaxy S7 Edge, and I have the Note 7 now because the front-facing camera will work the way that my old videos used to look, which was a lot better. It really, really, really bugged me how bad the videos looked. And I'm coming up on a school, so I'm going to pause this. But welcome to our vlog. I look like crap, I don't care. I'm having a bad late afternoon, or not really, but okay, so I'm 10 days past my due date, and sorry about the kids. I'm 10 days past my due date, and I've been seeing my doctor after I got dismissed, you guys know that, and then I got back in, so I was seeing him just to make sure that the baby's okay and everything looks good and that I can keep my plan to home birth, because most women that have unassisted births also have unassisted pregnancies, so they don't see anybody, they do all of their own checkups, which is fine, but I wasn't comfortable doing that. So as soon as they were able to take me back, the juice is in my purse. No, there's 2 juice cups in the purse.
Oh yeah, I found it.
So as soon as they were able to take me back, I went back.
Put that back.
Today I went because I'm 10 days past my due date. They've been calling me all the past 2 weeks because I haven't been going, because they mentioned induction last time I went, and that's when I was like, okay, pump the brakes, not going anymore. Baby's fine, I'm just gonna wait now until he comes. I didn't anticipate at all that he would be this late, because both of my kids naturally came on their due dates. So I didn't think that it was even a possibility that he would be late. I'm getting distracted.
Dad, is it okay I call you Ducky?
No, it's not okay.
Ducky?
So he came in. He came in today.
Ducky!
And I told them on the phone that, because they called me this morning. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm distracted. They called me this morning. They asked me to go in for an appointment, and I said I just don't want to be induced. So I'll come in for an appointment. I just don't want to be induced. So I go in, and the first thing he says is, I said, "How are you?" He said, "Better than you." And I said, "I'm fine." And he said, "Look, we need to get this baby out." He was like, "If you go past 42 weeks, I don't want you to have a dead baby," and blah, blah, blah. Like, he literally said that. "I don't want you to have a dead baby." He's like, "You need to have the baby out before 42 weeks because you'll have a dead baby. And so we need to make this induction. We're going to make a date today to get you induced." And obviously I'm not going to be like, "I'm having an unassisted home birth." So I was just like nodding, didn't say anything. And long story short, he made me an appointment for Monday morning. I saw what you did, Liam. I could see you in the camera.
The internet knows, Liam.
I'll talk to you guys
I'm innocent.
when I'm not
I'm
dealing with this.
innocent.
That took long, sorry. Wait, why am I saying sorry? You're seeing the video all at once. That took long for me. Anyways, I had to come home and do all this stuff, and now I'm not even going to try to position this right because I'm just finishing what I was saying, and then I have to put the kiddos to bed. So let's just bloop, 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 bloop. Nope, really bad lighting in here. Whee! That made me nauseous. Okay, what was I saying? Right, so the appointment was crappy, and I was being fear-mongered by him when I asked him to give me information to prove that what he was saying was correct, or I even asked him for websites he could talk to me about, or paperwork he can give me to prove that what he was saying was correct and that I was putting my baby in any harm. He couldn't give me that information, probably because he knew that it's not true, and everything that I've researched shows that it's not true. But it still really upset me, and I'm going to cancel my induction appointment on Monday, and I'm going to give myself another week with non-stress tests for the baby. So we'll take those during the week, but I'm gonna give myself another week before I consider anything, which is crappy. I never thought that, I had no inclination that this baby could go this late, and I'm stupid and I sound arrogant, not arrogant, ignorant for saying that, but I really didn't research much until I started going late. And now that I'm almost 42 weeks and the baby isn't here, even though I'm only measuring 40 weeks, so that's a good sign, it's still really concerning, and I feel pressure to go into labor this weekend before Monday. And he said my cervix was really soft, which is a good thing, and that I'm dilating, so it's doing what it's supposed to do, but I'm just not going into active labor. And I have contractions for like a couple hours here, a couple hours there, and they're consistent, and then they go away. And I'm like, well, with Lorelai's contractions, they never got closer than like 5 minutes apart. And so I'm just wondering, with AS, I'm being honest with you guys, I'm starting to second guess my birthing abilities. And he told me that with my AS I wouldn't be able to get, he literally said, he told me about the induction process I would have, and that it would be like a 12-hour process, and that if there would be like a bulb involved or something, and if I didn't progress as fast as he wanted, he would section me. And I pressed for more answers about that, getting a C-section for no reason, and he said that since I have AS, I would have to be put to sleep, and that I wouldn't be able to get like an epidural or anything spinal because of my inflamed spine, and I would be put to sleep essentially, and I wouldn't be able to see my son being born. And when I asked about taking my placenta, because I've always encapsulated and really, really enjoyed the benefits, he said that I wouldn't be able to do that. And just like all of this stuff that I never thought would like happen is like happening, and I just want him to come so I don't have to go through that, or even consider going through that. Even if I wait a week, I feel like I'm psyching myself out, because why wouldn't he be here by now when I'm 10 days past my due date? it's just very hard. So even though this was a hard update, I wanted to let you guys know what was going on, because everyone's been asking me on Instagram and on my Facebook for updates, and this is the update. And I'm gonna cancel the induction for Monday, and I'm gonna give it another week until I make any type of decision. Babies don't know dates. They don't know due dates. I'm gonna go, but sorry for crying. And thank you guys for watching, as always. I love you guys, and your support means the absolute world to me. It really does, and I wouldn't be sitting here crying in front of my camera if it didn't. So